We are back now with disgraced former U.S. Congressman Anthony Weiner heading to prison. The New York Democrat was sentenced to 21 months for sending obscene messages to a 15-year-old girl. And Lindsay Davis is here with more on that. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Robin. Anthony Weiner has already lost so much: his congressional seat, the chance to be New York City mayor, and his wife. Now this morning, he's waking up to the reality that on top of everything else, he's now about to lose his freedom.
Mr. Weiner, any comment?
Anthony Weiner, sullen and speechless, emerging from a New York City courtroom Monday where he was sentenced by a judge to 21 months in prison for sexting with a 15-year-old. The former congressman sobbing upon hearing the judge's decision. Only moments earlier, he told the judge through tears that he had hit rock bottom and was a changed man, saying, "I was a very sick man for a very long time." Weiner was hoping to avoid any jail time, looking for probation. His lawyers arguing that he's on his way to recovery and would not receive proper therapy inside prison. But the judge rejected that, telling the court Weiner has a sexual compulsivity disease and committed a serious crime that deserves serious punishment.
He may not be responsible for his disorder, but he was and is responsible for his treatment. And he did not get that to that soon enough, and he has hurt people as a result, and he must take the consequences.
Earlier this year, Weiner pled guilty to one count of transferring obscene material to a minor. His teenage victim appeared on Inside Edition earlier this month.
I just sent him a nice message, just, "Hello, I'm a huge fan."
His texts range from "Your body is pretty insane. I thought about you this AM," to this picture of him with his son. Weiner's sentencing is the culmination of a tumultuous downfall. In 2011, he was forced to resign from his congressional seat after he inadvertently tweeted a picture of himself in his underwear, leading him to admit to sexting with multiple women after initially denying his involvement.
Is that a photograph of you?
Here's all that I can do. Is that I said, let's try to figure out who, how, how this prank went down, how we make sure it doesn't happen again.
Weiner's wife was not present in the courtroom, but did submit a letter to the judge saying in part, "I am devastated by Anthony's actions, and I understand he must face their consequences. However, as a mother, I have always done and will do anything I think will help my son be as safe, happy, healthy, and complete as possible." Weiner will have to surrender for jail by November 6th and register as a sex offender. George.
Okay, Lindsay, thanks. Let's bring in our legal team, Dan Abrams and Nancy Grace. And Dan, let me begin with you. 21 months, the judge clearly sending a message here.
Right, and this is the low end of the federal sentencing guidelines, which remember are just a recommendation. They're not binding. Here's what Anthony Weiner had going for him. He pled guilty. He didn't try and meet with this girl. There was no child porn found on his computer. Does it matter that she initiated this and then sold the story? I don't think so. I don't think the judge thought so either. But the bottom line is, while this is the bottom end of the federal sentencing guidelines, I think this is still a very tough sentence considering the facts here. I think if he hadn't been Anthony Weiner, he'd end up with a lesser sentence.
Nancy?
Well, I've got to tell you, I am deeply disheartened by this sentence. And to say, for Dan Abrams to say this is not child porn, he asked a girl to strip naked and fondle herself.
Right. So,
I mean,
Nancy,
how can that be differentiated?
Right.
He was looking, no.
You want me to repeat what I said? There was no child porn found on his computer.
He was found on his computer.
Right.
Yes, I heard you. And if that's your
defense,
defense,
make sure you got it right.
Good luck. What I'm saying is, yeah, I got it right. But did you get it right? He asked this girl to strip naked, which she did, as he watched on Skype and Snapchat. He could have gotten 10 years. He got a couple of months. They asked for 27 months. He got 21 months. Yes, I'm disheartened. I'm very disheartened. And he will repeat offend.
No one gets 10 years for this. The bottom line is, I did a bunch of research looking at all the other cases out there. Yeah, some people have gotten tougher sentences than this one.
That's not true.
What's not true?
Have gotten much tougher
with this fact
yes,
pattern, with anything like this fact pattern, Nancy, no one gets 10 years.
A minor girl to strip
I understand,
naked.
Nancy. Can we agree on something? Let's agree this is really bad. Let's agree Anthony Weiner deserves prison time.
And
now
so
let's talk
should
about hang on. Now let's talk about how much time he deserves, right? And does it matter to you that he pled guilty?
Okay.
Does he get any credit for that?
Well, let me tell you this. He was caught red-handed. What
Right.
could he do? He tried to
Right.
blame the girl. He tried to use as a defense he was texting 19 other women at the time. How did that help? He claimed he didn't meet the girl. Look, here's the deal. He's done this many, many times. He pled guilty to 1 time. I am not impressed.
The judge has spoken, so both of you, I don't think you're going to agree. Thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.